So I hope they make the Prometheus sequel soon.
Yeah.
I didn't mean come out soon, like next year, but don't for some reason
don't
take
take
way
5
longer
years.
than you
Don't take
way
5
longer
years.
than you
Don't take
way
5
longer
years.
than you.
Don't take 5 longer than you.
You waited 5 years!
So Alien Covenant is the long-awaited and not in anticipation in physical waiting sequel to Ridley Scott's kind of sort of Alien prequel, Prometheus, which ended with a lot of things open-ended and a lot of questions that wasn't answered that we were waiting, or at least I was waiting to see answered in a sequel, but instead we got an Alien rehash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen Alien? You've seen this movie.
Have you seen Prometheus? You've seen this movie. This movie rehashes that too.
It rehashes all of it.
Basically.
And by no means is it an awful movie.
No.
It's competently made.
Yeah.
I mean, Ridley Scott is a good director, but it definitely feels like, we were talking about it, he put more effort into even Prometheus than this movie.
This is basically like Ridley Scott on autopilot.
Yeah.
Which, given it's Ridley Scott, so it's still good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's badly directed.
And it has its moments.
Yes, but you can see in Prometheus just all the effort that went into like the set design and just all the shots. It's just like, that movie is so beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
Whereas this one's not bad or anything. It's just very it's there. Yeah, like visually it goes back to the aesthetic of the original Alien, so it's a bit more grimy and not as like beautiful or as grand and epic as Prometheus. But even then, it still feels just like Ridley Scott, just like, yeah, I'm doing an Alien movie.
Yeah. And there were some like little situations where I did think things looked nice, especially when you first see the alien ship in the forest. That's cool, looks really nice. Kind of the big grand arena area with all the like frozen bodies.
Yeah, visually the movie does look good. But the biggest problem with the movie is just, it's by the numbers, really.
Very by the numbers.
So the plot of the movie follows this ship called the Covenant, and it's a colony ship. And the ship is filled with 2,000 colonists going to this planet to just populate it, basically. And of course something goes wrong, and they get all waken up early from cryosleep. And then they get this interesting distress call from this planet that is actually very inhabitable and even better than the planet they were going to, at least what it seems. Yeah. And they go to investigate, and things don't go as planned.
Yep.
Sounds like the plot of Alien?
That's because it is.
Basically. Now, the thing that actually disappointed me the most about this movie is, I know a lot of people disagree with this, but I am a Prometheus defender. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's like a great movie or an amazing film, but I actually do really like it. And it's flawed, very flawed.
I don't like it as much as Justin, but I don't mind it as much as a lot of people. It doesn't infuriate me or anything. I think it's flawed too. There are definitely some things that really bug me about it that I were hoping this movie could help fix a little bit. But at the end of the day, Prometheus is still, for the most part, a decent movie. Yeah,
like I really enjoyed, and I was actually really interested to see like the falling off that. You see the character of Elizabeth Shaw and David, Michael Fassbender's character, a severed head. They get on the engineer ship and fly off to go to the engineer's planets and meet the creators. And I'm like, that's an interesting idea for a sequel. I really couldn't wait to see that. And I knew going in this movie that this wasn't going to be that, obviously. But the way they treat the Prometheus stuff, this movie actually is a Prometheus sequel. It does tie into that movie. It does explain some stuff that happens, what happens after Prometheus. So it is a sequel. None of that's advertised in the trailers because they just want to like advertise Alien to, make money. But it is a Prometheus sequel. But the way they handle some of the stuff really pissed me off. It really shits on Prometheus.
Yeah.
And they even Alien 3 it a little bit with a couple of things. They pretty much Alien 3 it, just like throw some stuff out the window. Nothing is explained or expanded upon from Prometheus. All that stuff just, nope, it's on the past. They don't care anymore. And that really pissed me off, to be honest, because I wanted to see at least some of that explored. We get none of that. You know that engineer planet that we were going to see in this movie? You do see it, the whole full civilization of engineers, for about 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so that stuff really annoyed me. Again, other people probably won't care. The people who don't like Prometheus, they'll be totally cool with it. But the people who do like Prometheus, including me, will be really annoyed with how they handle that.
Yeah. I wasn't as annoyed as Justin. But you seemed a little angry there.
I did a little bit.
But it is a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Because I think it would have been cool to see more of that stuff.
Yeah.
But
but you need to have an alien, which that is also a problem. Of course, you do see the classic xenomorph and all that stuff. It doesn't come into play until the third act, which I thought was cool, was good to build it up. Yeah. I like that. But once the xenomorph comes in, it honestly isn't that exciting to me.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott forgot how to shoot the alien.
It really becomes a lot of it just like action.
Yeah.
And none of it is tense. And especially, like, you don't really care about most of these characters.
Yeah.
Because half of them are morons.
Yeah. But, like, the way he shot the xenomorph, it's brightly lit. You see it in full body, like, shots throughout the movie. That's all you ever see it in.
Yeah.
And it's not scary to see the CGI creature jumping around. That's his first big scene. It's this big scene in broad daylight of it jumping around this, like, ship flying around. That seems something that was thrown in for Aliens fans. Because, like the action.
And it's just, like...
Yeah.
In the original Alien, they managed to make a guy in a rubber suit frightening and intimidating by kind of using it sparingly.
Yeah.
And this movie just throws that out the window.
It's a full-on CGI character that just looks fake and not very interesting.
Yeah.
And then, this movie decides to fix the flaw with Prometheus that all, like, the butthurt fans had with it was that there's no aliens. But it doesn't fix the actual legit flaws with Prometheus. You know how stupid those characters were in Prometheus? It's that times 10 in this movie. The characters are so friggin' stupid in this. And then one thing I was annoying about Prometheus was that the crew and all the people on the ship, there were so many, that they all just became like expendable crew members who just kept getting killed off. This expands from Prometheus. There's more people on the ship than in Prometheus.
Yeah, it's tough to keep track of everyone because there's just so many characters.
Few people even look the same. They kind of got fused. A few of the women on the ship kind of look the same. I'm just like, I don't know who you are. I don't care.
Yeah.
But there's some stupid decisions in this movie. There's this one scene in the movie. The movie has the kind of new thing that Ridley Scott likes to put in alien movies is that every movie has to have its chest burster scene. Mm-hmm. And Prometheus has one. It's the C-section scene, which is great.
Yes.
This one, in this one, it's the like back burster scene, basically, where an alien comes out of a dude's back. That thing is good. That part is awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
That was so cool.
And there's another alien that like bursts out of a guy's mouth.
Yeah.
It's cool. I loved that stuff.
But the scene set around that sequence is so stupid. The characters are... Both characters slip on blood.
Yep.
And
start shooting an alien when it's next to like oxygen tanks and things that will obviously explode.
And that scene was so stupid. And just people, sticking their faces into stuff and just so many dumb character moments. But like, okay, we are kind of jumping back and forth and stuff. The positive though is that all the acting is good despite most of the characters not being interesting. Yes. Like the main girl, the kind of Ripley of this movie, she's good. She's fine as a good like horror movie hero. Yeah. She's good. The actor who plays the new captain of the ship, the actor's name is Billy Crudup. I actually really like him as an actor. He's in Watchmen, and I really like Watchmen. He's a really great actor, but his character is really annoying in this movie.
His character is annoying. He's kind of this cowardly dude he's second in command, but after...
He's like by the books and stuff.
Yeah, after something happens to the captain, he's in charge, and you could tell he's really nervous and blah, blah, blah. And that's, I guess, okay, but I don't know. It just came off as kind of annoying.
But surprisingly enough, the best of like the human cast members is Danny McBride in the movie. He's the best character in the movie.
I liked him, and I didn't expect to dislike him because I like Danny McBride.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting him to be like the high point in an alien movie.
Yeah,
the one actual like emotional scene that works is from him.
Yeah,
where he actually is sad and everything, and you actually buy it, and it's really good, and I really liked his character. But the person who steals the show in this movie, same as Prometheus, is Michael Fassbender.
Yes.
He plays the android Walter in this one, and he also plays the android David from Prometheus, who comes back in here. So you get two Michael Fassbenders, and all those scenes with them two were awesome.
Yeah.
Not only were the effects like incredible, like the blending of them, like almost like touching each other and have it just look like there's two people, like two Michael Fassbenders in the same shot.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was impressed.
Yeah. But his acting was just awesome.
Yeah, he was really, really great.
Yeah, again, just like Prometheus, he was the best part. Mm-hmm. He's the best part of both movies. And I love the two characters and the crazy, like, David was pretty crazy and doing some crazy stuff in Prometheus, but he kind of takes it to an extreme in this one. And all that stuff was awesome. Like, I was more interested in the David stuff than the actual alien stuff.
Mm-hmm. He had a lot more to do in this movie than he did in Prometheus.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But the duality of the two characters, that he was able to actually make them feel like two separate like people or two separate characters.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same actor, was just so well done, and he was awesome. I loved all that stuff. Everything goes by really fast.
It goes by quickly.
Yeah. Like they explained actually at how the xenomorphs got created, but not really. It's in one quick line. It just gets like it's like blown over. And it's like okay. Not even like you were expecting this to be this big reveal and this big explanation because they did 2 prequels on it. But one of the characters just says a quick line and oh yeah, there's xenomorphs. That's it. Everything really just happens really fast. It just seems like it's trying to get to every point as fast as it could. And this really feels like that this movie just kind of got rushed into production because Ridley Scott didn't want Neil Blomkamp to make an Alien movie before he did. So he's like, oh shoot, okay, let's do my next one. They're like, oh, but aren't you doing a Prometheus sequel? He's like, we'll just throw some Prometheus stuff in there. Just make this movie quick. That's what this movie feels like.
Pretty much.
Everything kind of goes by really fast. There's really no tension. There's some cool visuals, and there's a different alien creature that appears in the first half of the movie before the xenomorph comes in, and that was really cool looking. I really like that. That stuff's good. The effects are good. This movie is really gory, which is nice. I love that kind of stuff. But it's just,
Overall, kind of forgettable.
Yeah. Oh, and it has an amazing twist at the end that you'll never see coming.
Never see coming, like halfway through the movie, and
it was bad.
it was one of the most predictable endings. In
the fact that they wait till the final scene of the movie to
know.
reveal it like it's a big deal. Like
They were really dragging it out. I was just waiting for them. Okay, I get it. When are you gonna do the there it is.
There it is. But it was like the last scene in the movie, and it was like, oh, that's your big ending reveal. Cool.
Neat.
Yeah, good job. But yeah, like, there's good stuff in here, and like, if you're an Alien fan, I think you'll still be disappointed with the movie. But there's some and good enough elements. I mean, still better than like Alien Resurrection or Alien 3, or I think Alien 3 has more to it than this movie, but in the long run, I'd probably just choose this over Alien 3.
I would too, because Alien 3 is just...
That movie's just depressing.
Exactly.
You don't really want to watch Alien 3.
No.
So it's still better than those. Like it's still like the 4th best of the series under Alien, Aliens, and Prometheus.
Yeah.
So it's just I really hope that because they're gonna do another one. Ridley Scott wants to. He wants to make like 2 more or something like that. And I just hope that he sets back, puts some effort in. The problem with this movie is that it's supposed to be the big prequel to explain everything in the Alien universe, and everything feels like it's made up along the way.
Yeah, nothing felt like it was planned way down the line. It just all feels like they're like fill in this and this and this, just kind of
exactly
Mad Libs.
yeah, that's what the movie is. Alien prequel Mad Libs. Yeah, basically, like you can tell this whole movie was made as a reaction to the negative reception of Prometheus. Like, oh, people didn't like there's no aliens in it, so let's put aliens in this one, and let's just scrap Prometheus because nobody liked that. Yeah. But that just is totally going against all your ideas and everything you set up in the last movie. That it just feels pointless. Out of 10?
It's pretty tough because I don't think it was awful. I would say it's very, very meh. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
I'm actually gonna go 5.5 out of 10 because there's some enjoyable stuff in there. Just overall, just very mediocre though. So Alien Covenant. It's a movie that my reaction to it is basically what I thought it would be.
It's exactly what I thought my reaction was going to be.
But the problem is I didn't want that to be my reaction to it.
I was really hoping that the movie would be better than it was.
Yeah, like I was like going in like this is probably not going to be that great. Trailers looked fine. I mean, I like that they're returning to the more horror aspects of the original, and the movie does feel a lot like the original Alien. They even use music cues from the original Alien, which are really cool. I really like that. So I was really just like, it's probably won't be great, but I'm hoping that maybe he'll do it. Maybe he'll pull it off, but not quite.
We'll see with whatever the next few Ridley Scott Alien films will be.
Would have called it Prometheus 3, but now it's going to be like Prometheus 3, Alien Prequel 2, basically.
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
The series is screwed.
Yeah, it's kind of sad when remember when they announced Prometheus and we were just like, oh my god, Ridley Scott doing an Alien movie. And now he actually is doing an actual Alien movie, and it's just like,
Oh my god.
Like,
Ridley Scott's doing an
Yeah.
alien movie.
I will see the next prequel. Of course, we're gonna go see that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be hyped for it as I should be for a Ridley Scott directed alien movie.
Ridley Scott just doesn't have his touch anymore, I think.
No. I feel like he did with Prometheus. It was just the script that was the major flaws.
There was a little bit of that spark still there. And
Yeah.
that spark is really starting to wither.
Yeah. So that's our review of Alien Covenant.
That's Alien Covenant.
We're going to do a follow-up video where we discuss some of the spoilers from the movie because there is some stuff to delve into and talk about.
Yep. So until then, we'll see you guys later.